So welcome back to my Deadbolt level. So not much has changed about this level. The biggest change was the movement of the sniper rifle, which was originally right here, and the addition of this platform that connects both of the edges. The reason why I added both of these was because people who play tested my game they didn't quite get the flow. Well, not that they didn't get the flow. I didn't supply a good flow where these two floors were very cut off. Like you couldn't go back and forth between them as well. So I added this area here to A, fix that problem, so it allows people to get back and forth between these two areas easily, and also B, create sort of like a trophy stand almost for the sniper rifle, which is supposed to be how you beat the game. Like the level revolves around the sniper rifle being able to kill off most of the enemies from a distance where they can't even hurt you. Is what makes the level go from a very difficult level to a very simple level. So, like before, there's basically two choices you can kind of go off. Generally, I don't really think there's a real way to solve this. Generally, it's just try to be as stealthy as you can, which is a fairly silly thing to say in a stealth game, is to be stealthy. Generally, it's supposed to get to the sniper rifle. Like, however you can get to the sniper rifle, and you just make it work. And you also just want to tip off the least amount of enemies possible, because it just becomes very difficult to deal with them. And then, see, like that, once you get caught, they just kind of pop up from behind you and get you. The other thing I realized after playing around the level editors more is that the AI's ability to determine where you are is very silly, honestly. Where they won't hear a gunshot in the room adjacent, but only sometimes. So like before, how you saw like I shot off a room and alerted two of the people, which was kind of confusing. And for instance, like stabbing with people with a knife doesn't kill them fast enough to the point that they'll alert everyone by the time you can kill them. As always, keeping the lights off makes it easy because they don't notice you as quickly. That guy is very oblivious to many other things, which makes this level pretty easily if you can take care of him. I would say this is probably still the better route to go, mostly because since both enemies are looking this way, you can generally take care of them like that, and you can easily just kind of walk across and get rid of him without any real difficulties. Now I have the sniper rifle, and so that's when this level gets fairly easy. I'm still not sure about going down that way because I don't want to have to like walk down and deal with him. But dealing with him is relatively simple, so you can just come up here, stab him, problem solved. Thought process about this level. Once again, it was like, this is what I mean, where it's like this long, pretty straight way, where it's very simple if you have a really long range weapon, because most of these enemies will not be able to hit you. Now, this is where the level gets really simple to figure once you kind of figure out the little trick, where it's, you see how this wallpaper is different from all the other ones? Well, it's because these lights are also connected. So I was trying to suggest that to the people that the lights are connected, where it's like turning out the lights in here turns out the lights off there. And then this, for whatever reason, was a glitch in the other, where I wanted to do the same thing with this room, where this light connects to all of these lights. Because basically you turn that off, and now they also don't know what's going on. And you just take this rifle, you just keep shooting. And presto, they're all dead. See how simple that was just because of that sniper rifle? Before, you'd have to deal with a regular grunt who has a pretty long range pistol, this guy who has a pretty long range SMG who's like the boss, this guy that was here, and then the heavy, if he gets anywhere close to you and also can just soak up bullets, just you can't deal with him. As always, there's also the vent system, which can be pretty crucial if something goes wrong and you can try to make up for it in some way. But yeah, once those guys are done, it's mostly just clean up and making sure you don't do anything stupid. The security camera guy's kind of frightened by it, but he's also pretty easy to deal with. And I was going to be really sad if I had messed up that last boss or that last enemy and got killed right there. But yeah, that's basically my level. Get the sniper rifle, win the game. Goodbye.